If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, if you're tired of watching your money disappear before the month even ends, and if you are serious about taking back control of your financial life, then make sure you subscribe right now. Because on this channel, we don't give you motivation that fades in a day. We give you real strategies that change your life. Every single week, you're going to learn how to build wealth, how to eliminate debt, and how to put yourself in a position where money finally starts working for you. So if that's the life you want, hit subscribe and let's get into it. Debt is one of the most suffocating feelings a human being can experience. You wake up in the morning and it's already there, before your feet even touch the floor, before your mind is fully awake. The pressure hits you, the minimum payments, the interest stacking quietly in the background, the constant feeling that no matter how hard you work, you are not moving forward. You're just surviving. And the worst part, nobody really teaches you how to escape. They tell you to budget better. They tell you to be responsible. But they never give you a real plan that actually works in the real world. So people stay stuck for years, sometimes decades. But today, that ends. Because in this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step system to destroy your debt faster than you think is possible. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, no fake motivation, just a real plan. And you need to stay with me. Because step number 3 is the one most people never hear about. And it's the exact reason most people stay trapped in debt their entire lives. Before we even get into the plan, you need to understand something powerful. Debt is not just a math problem. If it was just numbers, most people would be debt-free already. Debt is a psychological trap, and once you understand how the trap works, you stop playing the game the way it was designed. Here's what happens. Every month, you make the minimum payment, and when you do that, you feel a small sense of relief. You feel responsible. You feel like you're handling your finances. But what you don't realize is this: the minimum payment is not designed to help you. It is designed to keep you. Let's break it down. Imagine you have a $5,000 credit card balance at 22% interest. If you only make minimum payments, it can take you over 15 years to pay it off. And by the time you're done, you may have paid double what you originally owed. Think about that. You borrowed $5,000 and ended up paying $10,000 or more. That is not a mistake. That is a system working exactly as it was built. Banks don't want you debt-free. They want you consistent. They want you predictable. They want you paying forever. And the moment you realize that, something changes. You stop playing defense and you start taking control, because today, you're not just going to manage your debt, you're going to destroy it. Step 1. Face your debt completely. This is the step most people avoid. Not because it's hard, but because it's uncomfortable. You need to sit down and write out every single debt you have. Everything. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, personal loans, money you owe friends or family. No hiding, no skipping. Write down the name of the debt, the total balance, the interest rate, the minimum payment. Put it all in one place. Because here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear. You cannot fix what you refuse to face. A lot of people live in financial fog. They know they have debt, but they don't know how much. They guess, they estimate, they avoid. And that avoidance is exactly what keeps them stuck. But something powerful happens when you do this exercise. The fear starts to shrink. Because now, instead of a giant invisible problem, you have a clear list. And once something becomes clear, it becomes solvable. I've seen people do this and realize it's bad, but it's not impossible. And that shift alone can change everything. So before you move to the next step, do this today, not tomorrow. Step 2. Stop creating new debt immediately. You cannot fix a problem while you're still feeding it. This is where most people fail. They try to pay off debt while still using credit. That is like trying to empty a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You will work harder and go nowhere. So this step is simple, but it requires discipline. You stop creating new debt completely. No new credit card charges, no buy now, pay later, no financing, no borrowing, cold turkey. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable at first, because many people are used to using credit as a safety net. But here's what happens when you remove it. You become aware when you pay with cash or debit. You feel the money leaving, and that feeling changes your behavior. Let me give you a simple example. Someone walks into a store with a credit card. They might spend $150 without thinking. But if that same person is using cash, they hesitate, they question the purchase, they think twice. That awareness is powerful. So here's a challenge. Give yourself 90 days with no new debt, just 90 days. You will be shocked at how much your habits change, and that change is what sets everything else up. Step 3. The debt avalanche method. This is where things start to move fast. And this is the step most people never learn. It's called the debt avalanche method, and it is the most powerful way to eliminate debt efficiently. Here's how it works. Look at all your debts. Now organize them by interest rate, highest to lowest. Your target is the highest interest debt, not the smallest, not the easiest, the most expensive. Then you do this. Pay minimums on everything else. Throw every extra dollar at the highest interest debt. You attack it aggressively, relentlessly, until it's gone. Then, you take everything you were paying on that debt and roll it into the next one, and the next, and the next. That is how momentum builds. Let me show you a simple example. You have credit card, 24% interest personal loan, 14% car loan, 7%. Most people spread their money across all three. That slows everything down. But with the avalanche method, you destroy the 24% first, because that debt is costing you the most every single day. By eliminating it first, you save the most money and speed up your progress. This is not just smart, this is strategic. And when you combine this with discipline, things start to shift quickly, balances drop faster, interest loses power, and for the first time, you feel momentum. Step 4. Find extra money to attack debt. Speed matters. The more money you throw at your debt, the faster it disappears. So the question becomes, where does that extra money come from? Let's break it down. First, cut the leaks. Most people are losing money every month without realizing it. Subscriptions, unused memberships, apps, services they forgot about. That alone can free up $100 to $300 monthly. Second, sell what you don't use. Look around your space. Old phones, clothes, electronics, furniture. Turn clutter into cash. Every dollar you recover becomes a weapon against your debt. Third, increase your income temporarily. This is not forever. This is strategic. A side hustle, weekend work, freelancing. Even an extra $300 a month can dramatically change your timeline. And fourth, lower your interest rates. Call your credit card companies. Ask for a reduction. It sounds simple, but it works more often than people think. One phone call could save you hundreds. This step is about becoming resourceful, because the faster you move, the faster you get free. If you've made it this far, that tells me something. You're not just watching this. You're serious about changing your financial situation. And if that's you, make sure you subscribe to Prime Wealth TV right now, because this is exactly what we do here. No noise, no empty motivation, just real strategies that actually work in the real world. And if you stay consistent with what you're learning here, your financial life will not look the same in the next 6 to 12 months. So, hit subscribe and let's keep going. Step 5. Build a small emergency fund. This is where many people mess up. They go all in on debt, but forget to protect themselves. And then, life happens. A car breaks down, a bill shows up, something unexpected hits. And what do? They go back into debt. That is why you need a small buffer, not big. Just $1,000 to $2,000. Set it aside. Separate account. Do not touch it unless it's a real emergency. This is not about comfort, it's about protection, because progress without protection is fragile, and this small step prevents you from going backwards. Step 6. The mindset that makes it stick. This is the part nobody talks about enough. Getting out of debt is not just strategy, it is mindset, because there will be moments where you feel tired, where you feel frustrated, where you feel like it's not working fast enough. That's when most people quit. But the people who win, they stay locked in, and the difference is simple. They know their why. Why do you want to be debt-free? Is it peace of mind, freedom, a better life for your family, the ability to finally build wealth? Whatever it is, you need to make it real. Write it down, visualize it, because when things get hard, that reason is what keeps you going. Debt-free is not just a number, it is a feeling, a level of freedom most people never experience. And it is waiting for you on the other side of discipline. Let's bring it all together. Step 1. Face your debt completely. Step 2. Stop creating new debt. Step 3. Use the avalanche method. Step 4. Find extra money. Step 5. Build your safety net. Step 6. Lock in your mindset. This is your plan. Not next week, not someday, starting today. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below and tell me, what is the first debt you are going to destroy? Make it real, commit to it, and when you clear it, come back and say it's done. And if this helped you, hit subscribe, because every single week on Prime Wealth TV, we break down real strategies to build wealth, destroy debt, and take back control of your life. I'll see you in the next one.